Lisa, thank you so much for making time for us today.
Thanks for having me.
So just catch us up to speed. Since the press conference earlier this week with your client, Lana Drews, what has happened since?
Well, I'm very proud to represent the brave Lana Drews. Right after the press conference, we went to the sheriff's station in West Hollywood, which is the appropriate jurisdiction for her complaint. We sat down with the detective there and a couple of other deputies. She answered all of their questions, provided some evidence, and they then took it under submission to investigate. They asked us to return for a follow-up interview. It's now been escalated to the Special Victims Unit and an attorney from the District Attorney's Office. So we returned yesterday with these new folks, and Lana again went through the whole story, answered all of their questions, provided evidence. She has some additional evidence she needs to get out of a storage unit. There are some additional witness names, people she talked to after the incident. So we are following up with all of that, fully cooperating with the sheriff's investigation.
And at this point, I mean, just given that, would it be fair to say that you think law enforcement is taking this seriously?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, they have raised it up to a higher level. They're taking a great deal of time, and there's no question in my mind they're taking it very seriously.
After your press conference, Eric Swalwell's attorney came out and told News Nation in an interview that regret is not rape. I'm wondering what Lana's reaction to that was after she saw that, if you know.
Well, she didn't say anything about regret in the press conference, so I'm wondering if that's just a canned answer that the attorney gives in any rape case. In fact, Eric Swalwell himself said that he made errors in judgment. He hasn't specified what they are, but we agree he definitely has made significant errors in judgment in his life. He also said that this was a matter between him and his wife, which really doesn't make any sense when you're accused of serious sexual assault of a third party. So he and his attorney are kind of all over the map. We appreciate the many hundreds of people who have reached out in support and offered, just praise and kindness to Lana.
As Eric Swalwell has denied her claims of the other women who came forward alleging sexual harassment or rape. I mean, he's pointed to the timing of all of this as being politically motivated. How would you respond to that?
Well, I mean, that's just amusing because I'm a lifelong Democrat. Had this all not come out, I probably would have voted for Eric Swalwell. So to say that this is politically motivated when you're dealing with, progressives, Democrats, and my law firm, that really doesn't make a lot of sense. What else you got, Eric Swalwell? He's still floundering around for some kind of explanation.
I know you said earlier this week in the press conference that 3 other women reached out to you. I mean, is it possible that others at this point have? Like, how many people so far have you heard from?
Yeah, that number is now 4, and I haven't even really checked my messages yet this morning. So I expect that number will continue to rise, and we're talking to them. I'm not ready to speak publicly about their claims. I'm not authorized to do that, but we expect more people to reach out. In addition, a witness has reached out to me, so we really appreciate that.
And do you expect the victim or the victims or the possible witness, any of these people to speak publicly, or at least the chances of that as you're gauging this?
I really don't know. That's up to them. That's not something we would ever push somebody to do. It's entirely their choice. But talking confidentially to us, of course, for free, is the first step so that we can gather information and help Lana.
Lisa, is there anything else that you think we should know before we let you go?
I think you've covered it.
All right. Lisa Bloom, thank you so much.
Thank you. Have a wonderful day.
Thanks, you too.